So let's get over to assignment editor Danica Hill in our newsroom this morning. Danica, Arlington will be discussing the future of AT&T Stadium later today, and that also includes some upgrades. So tell us more about this.
That's right. Yeah, Arlington City Council members are set to meet today, and the Dallas Cowboys Stadium is on the agenda. So let me break down a little bit of what they're talking about. The agenda includes a proposal to contribute what will be $273 million in upgrades to the stadium. Now, that would come from a venue tax that voters actually approved back in 2004 to help build AT&T Stadium. So this proposal would just extend and reallocate that money. It's not necessarily an ask for more money, but an ask to extend the money that taxpayers are already paying. So the Cowboys would also be putting in an additional $750 million. And they say that money would not only fund improvements inside the stadium, but also bridges and roads outside, along with some security enhancements. Now, the agreement would also keep the Cowboys in Arlington through 2055. Currently, their agreement expires in 2039. So council members tell us that they are allowed by law to approve the continuation of a tax to cover the $273 million without giving residents an opportunity to vote on that proposal. So again, that continuation that we mentioned is from that 2004 venue tax. So that's what we're looking at here at the assignment desk. That meeting is set for 10:45 this morning. So we are, of course, going to listen into that and see how this all plays out as we all have our eyes on Arlington, the Cowboys, and AT&T Stadium. That's what we got here at the assignment desk.